How is it going, everybody, and welcome to this Dimir discard drain deck. Idea to this deck come when I saw this card in a glass casket because I got it like Midweek Magic or something else, I don't remember. Vodalian Desecrator. Cool name, no? A 2-mana 1/2 that has two abilities. One, we can tap and draw a card and discard a card. Really important here, the order in that we do it. Drawing and discard is much better than discard and drawing, because you draw something that you already know, do you need it or not, right? If you're discarding and then drawing, you don't know what you are drawing. So this is already alone a really important keyword. But then it has also the ability to drain our opponent. This is why we are a little bit also drain deck, where if we discard an instant sorcery, we gain 1 life and the opponent loses 1 life, so we drain our opponent for 1. And this is where I thought, hey, why do I want to discard instant and sorceries? Well, the payoffs are 2 off. One time is our terror, and the other payoff is our discard spells, because as a lot of you, we have here 4 of Pilfers and 3 of Duresses, so altogether 7 discard spells. And a lot of you know this struggle and this problem. You suddenly top deck a Duress or you suddenly top deck a Pilfer and your opponent is empty-handed. There is nothing to discard, bro. Here is where our Fora definitely shines, because then suddenly we can draw something else, even if it's a land. We discard our discard spells and then drain our opponent, gain life because of it, and gain maybe some advantages because of it, and we can cast things like Terror just for 1 single mana, and this happens more often than not with this deck. And then I went further. I thought, okay, we need to drain our opponent more, and the best card to drain our opponent is Schröder. 2 cards lost, and when we draw cards, we gain life, so this also made into the deck, but just 2 off because it's not the main build around in our deck. Otherwise, I would include also things like Mythos Massacre that you see here not included. And then for life gain and card selection, we have Thirds of Discovery, an amazing 3 mana, draw 3, discard 1 basic land or discard 2 cards. Usually you see we run here altogether 15 basic lands, so we have not an issue discarding basic land cards, and we run 23 lands together, altogether 23 lands with an average 2.5. I think it's really smooth, and I never had an issue in all my games with the mana base. The drain goes further with Graveyard Trespasser, because sometimes we discard something with our Pilfer that we really don't want our opponent to have in the graveyard. This is where Graveyard Trespasser does an amazing job, not only having the ward with discard, again discard synergy, where opponent forced to discard because we already discarded his hand, he will have a difficult decision to make, but also exiling cards from the graveyard that we discarded from our opponent is just a very powerful tool. And the rest is here to provide our deck advantages and card advantages with our Kaito, creature advantages, unblockable creatures, because we go with a little damage, and sometimes this 1/1 can finish out the games really easy. And then we also run, of course, 4 of Tainted Indulgence. We can also meet the requirements for just drawing 2 cards for 2 mana without needing to discard. Discarding something that we don't really need in the current situation is not a biggie. And another inclusion from our Dominaria United set is Rona Vortex. I told already this card is really powerful. It makes 2 things, and it reminds me a lot of Bloodshift Thirst, because for 1 mana you can just get rid of something really fast, unnecessary, let's say, and for 4 mana you can literally exile something, or you put it into the opponent's library and most likely they're not gonna see this card ever again. This is why I included here 2 copies, because sometimes it just saves you the game if you can bounce and buy yourself 1 more turn. Extra synergy here on top of it with our discards. If we really want to get rid of something but we are too early in the game, we can Vortex it and then maybe Pilfer it, and in this case we can just get rid of it forever into the graveyard from our opponent. And then another small synergy from Fora I want to mention is the 2 mana sacrifice. This you can activate only as a sorcery, and what you basically do, you can do it also when he is tapped. So you can first tap him, draw, discard, and then if you discarded something that gives you gas, for example our Thirst of Discovery, really easy possible, you can pay 2 mana, sacrifice him, and replay a card, instant or sorcery card, from your graveyard. This allows us to have really impactful turns. Even on turn 5 you can already almost refill your hand with Thirst of Discovery, because for 0 mana we draw and discard, and for 2 mana we sacrifice and take out the Thirst of Discovery that we can recast again for 3 mana to just draw 3 additional cards. And if you can imagine how powerful this everything becomes with Schröder, because you gain so much life. I ended sometimes games with over 70 life on the board because I drew so many cards and I discarded so many cards, and it's just incredible. Our finisher danger, of course, are our terrors, our planeswalkers, and our creatures that are really difficult to get rid of. With this being said, my friends, if you enjoy what I'm doing, you know what to do. Otherwise, let's go straight to the gameplay part. Here we are ready against Crowjane with our Dimir discard, the only discard deck that you wanna play. Joking. I'm joking, of course. Design is okay, has a lot of card selection, a lot of possibilities, so let's check it out. Let's see what we're gonna draw and play here. Would love to draw a discard spell, just to know what I'm up against. My opponent takes a mulligan. Crowjane. Jane Crow. I think he's not happy with the hand. Or she. Maybe Jane is research. Please, Achim. Please. Wait. No reason to wait here like for 1 mana. Vortex not needed currently. Kaito is a good draw. Kaito is always good. Are you mono blue? Maybe he's mono blue. Maybe. Another Kaito? Double Kaito? Game is like trying to resolve this against mono blue. Game, I need my discard spells. Maybe my opponent tries to counter Tainted Indulgence. Oh no, he doesn't. We discard the Kaito. Okay. In this case, we have 2 options. And I think we take the second option. The first option will be Duress, and just to know what we are up against. This will be the second option, or the first option. The second option is we skip first discovery on opponent's turn, then we have enough lands, enough mana to Duress into Kaito maybe, right? So we're gonna chill it. Because Duress is a good card. Duress is a really good card. The opponent had nothing, so maybe make disappear in his hand, right? So we Thirst of Discovery. Okay. 1 mana left. Thirst of Discovery, maybe he gonna counter it. This will open up our play. We can play Schroeder, for example, or I think I will still stay with Duress into Kaito, because this will just allow me to do more things. My turn, okay. Since Spell Pierce is also a possibility. Maybe some protection for the Delver. Ooh! Vortex can go, and another Discovery, I think. Yeah, because I need this land. Right. Okay, a tap land is not an option that we need here. So let's go with Duress. Let's see what my opponent is running now. Mono blue, it's basic mono blue, Delver, Genie at least. And we're gonna find it out, slip out the back. This is even better, my friend. Okay, slip out the back, Syncope and Scorn. Okay, now I can play around Syncope. That's not a biggie. But... and he don't run a Genie. So I think Scorn will go, right? Scorn will go. Scorn will go, and then we resolve our Graveyard Trespasser and take out, slip out the back. Just so his Genie don't get too big. And now he also needs to consider to stay back, because I will be able to attack, or to, I don't know what. He needs to stay back. It turns to night. I play a land. He can Syncope for 2, right? Yeah. Submit 1. 1 is okay. Next. And Syncope for 2, but I can pay the 2. Yeah, this is okay. I can pay the 2. Kaitose gonna draw me some cards.
can't fix everything, but we can. Now
Okay,
this
that's also
is a
okay.
juicy secret.
Sure, Kaito can go. Opponent Delver. Now I will try to force opponent to use something on his turn on the Delver because he's gonna most likely attack, right? So I want him to protect it or bounce it back or counter it. In this case, protect it, save myself some damage. And again, Scorn just for 2. Oof. Okay, let's see first what we draw, right? Let's see first what we draw. My graveyard, there is nothing super interesting for me, right? Submit 1. If I draw an untap source, I can play Schroeder without being bothered. Yes. Ah, this is not an untap source. So I can play you. Vora. Opponent is thinking. I mean, Vora is not a biggie for him right now. Right here. This is an expensive Fading Hope, I would say. Sure, pass. Even if he transforms, it's okay. Make disappear, sure. Pass. Totally fine.
No big deal.
So let's see if he wants to use one of his counter spells. He has 2 now. No, he doesn't. Wow. You can go. Ooh. Ooh. You, and then he can go for 3. This will not be enough. Make disappear. He needs to sacrifice. Now Fading Hope is out of his hand. I think I'm confident to play Schroeder. Mono Blue doesn't like this deck. And I faced a lot of Mono Blue with this deck. Mono Blue, Mono Black, and they both don't like it. Resolve. I can auto-pay it. Imagine that. Imagine. And because we have already information about my opponent, we're gonna draw and discard you. And this will draw us card, drain our opponent for a little bit more. You like the synergy. You like the synergy. Synergy. Bruh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do if we come for you? Bad boys. A genie! Hello, my friend! So, how about атакуйте? Oh, he doesn't like it. Oh, he doesn't like it. Let me instant spell. Yes! Escalating! Yeah, this is how it can go, my friend. Endless value here. Sure, I can play you. Gain me some life, don't mind me if I do. And gain me some terrors for 1 mana 5/5 with ward. He's not quitting, right? Tell me if he quits. This is just a demolishing of Mono Blue. If you hate Mono Blue, bro, or go or do something. He's considering. He's like, oh, I can make this appear, but then my genie will be a 4/4. Oh no, he can kill genie. You know what? I'm gonna pay it just for him. pay just for him. But he's still in the game. I don't know why. I don't know why he's still in the game. I mean, mommy always said don't play with your food. But next turn I'm gonna just skip it. Just skip it. Now he goes, look. Now he goes. Good win, good win. Let's keep on climbing with it. I like it. I like when Mono Blue... It was not really roping, but concedes like this. Next opponent is Party Boost Dash. Party Boost Dash. We go first. It's okay hand to go first. Let's open up with Waterfront. And with... Oh, I wanna play Indulgence next turn. Pass. Let's see what we draw. Oh, this is good draw. A Trespasser? No. This is a super good draw. Super good draw. Don't mind me if I pick in your hand a little bit. Just poquito. Poquito, poquito. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Jinger taxes. Like disappear can go, right? He has nothing else. He had nothing else. And Warram. Then it's time for Warram. Time for Warram. You can duress it. It just makes my terror a little bit cheaper, so I can kill you a little bit earlier. This is all what it does, basically. No. 1 damage? No. Let's draw a card. Let's see. A land. Don't need a land. Don't need a land. Could have done it before, will be smarter to do it before I play Terror. Maybe Terror will be cheaper if I draw another instant and sorcery. But in this case, I'm not really concerned about the cost here, the cost of leaving. Then let's draw now again. Opponent doesn't like that War is here on the board. I think he has some removal for it. But it's okay. Oh, he's bouncing it. ¿Por qué? Another lamp, not necessary. Play you. And play you. And is there something that can replay maybe lands? I don't know. I purely speculating right now. I thought it's a Jig's reanimation deck, but doesn't look like it because my opponent until now don't have anything to discard, like his own hand. 2 mana open. Oh, it's gonna be knight. 1, 2. Bunch of damage. Maybe he has some lands. Okay, let's do it. Are you good? I have a Graveyard Trespasser in the board. Let's see what I draw. Sure, don't mind me if I do. How much mana he has? Let me check. How much mana? What do you have there? You can go. Hey, there was a good hit, huh? Good hit. Good hit from Thingy, but he's dead next turn. He's dead next turn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to report it to you. I'm sorry to inform you, my friend. Woo. Up, up, and beyond. Very cool. I like this deck a lot. And you see, I told you at the beginning, against Mono Blue and Mono Black, we are the killer. We are the killer because of the discards and because of the elements of Surprise! We go number 3 against Zed! Zed. Who knows the Zed DJ? The DJ? The Russian boy? Really little people know him, that he's Russian. And I used to play with him Overwatch. Not like buddies. Yeah. I don't really. One, nothing, turn 2. It's too slow for something else, right? But let's take Fable out. We used to play Overwatch, like long ago, maybe, I don't know, Scheiße. Now I cannot play double, okay. Maybe like 3 years ago, around about 3 years ago. And I used to be in lobbies often, or playing in the same team with Zed. It was cool. It was cool. Like if you play with a prominent dude. Of course, I'm not this sort of guy who is like, oh wow, Zed and stuff. Because already people in the lobby are super annoying about this. If you play with like streamers, big streamers like Team the Tadman, used to play with me too. A lot of people like, oh team, blah blah blah. And I was always a little bit ashamed to do these sort of things. Like I didn't feel comfortable. So I was just like the shy guy, you know, like the shy guy in the corner, just chatting sometimes, hey, GG guys, GG girls, GG everybody. Like this was sort of my type. But if I meet somebody like Keanu Reeves, I will definitely... Oof. My opponent desynced. I'm sorry, my friend. I think my opponent desynced. Because he has a land here. He has a land and he didn't play the land. So, Zed, if this is you and you are watching accidentally my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, bro. It happens. But in Overwatch 2, you can get a revanche, maybe. By the way, it comes out soon, no? Like, I think today, or... Was it the 4th of October? Something like this, I think. Or maybe somewhere around 9. I know some games came out now in October, a lot of games. Some really good free-to-play games. I am excited for, like, I don't know, Modern Warfare, maybe. Didn't play it since Modern Warfare 2018, the one that came out. It was cool, it was not bad, I liked it. Usually not a big fan of Call of Duty since 2012 or something, but yeah, I liked the 2018, the Modern Warfare. And then when I moved to Ecuador, I stopped doing a lot of things because back then the internet here was terrible. Yeah, my opponent is desynced. I'm sorry, bro. This is all I can tell you. Sorry. I even discard my graveyard. Like there's no point of playing right now, to be honest. I feel really bad for my opponent. He drew a lot of disappears here. Drew a lot of disappears, I'm sorry. I don't think he got tilted and left the game, right? Maybe on mobile, people on mobile, if you're playing mobile and if you just close the app, you are still in the game. The game doesn't throw you out, so you will time out the people. If you don't want to be an asshole, please quit first, like concede, and then go out. Because I knew that I did it accidentally sometimes myself too. I'm at work, somebody comes in, you know, you need to do something really fast. You just close the phone and then go off. But the people on the other side waiting. So if you think you need to go off any minute, just don't play ranked. If you don't want to be an asshole. Otherwise, yeah. I don't know, maybe he conceded, maybe he desynced, maybe, yeah, a lot of things can happen, but he gonna fly out now. Hey, flawless run! Clickbait, unbeatable. Dimir, discard, unbeatable. Bullshit. Here we are against Polly. Polly, hello, Polly. 6 avatar. I like it. I like Danathea is her name. Danta, Danathea, something like this. We go first. We have 0-1 place, 2-2 place, 1-3 play, and multiple 4 plays. But because we go first, I think I can keep it, right? I think because we go first, I can keep it. For you here. Ah, okay, interesting. Celeste enchantments. Jukai, right? Where needs to go? Let's hope for another land. 23 lands, you cannot be safe that you draw 3 lands. This is why I think it will be helpful here, definitely. Yes. It's very good. I can instantly exile Jukai, force my opponent to use the borrow time on it. On my Graveyard Trespasser, discard a card in the progress, and this will maybe open up our play for Shredder. We're gonna see. My opponent can maybe double spell. He can Rite of Harmony into Spirited Companion. We'll draw him 2 cards. So let's see if he wants... No, he doesn't want to do it. He wants first to check what he's drawing now. But against Celeste enchantments, to be honest, I didn't face them so much. And now that he didn't use the borrow time, I'm gonna just smash the shit out of him. Because I want him to use borrow time, right? I want him to use borrow time on Graveyard Trespasser or something else. Otherwise, I think with Tainted, I'm confident to play Terror next turn. Because I want to hit my land drop, and we're gonna see what I'm gonna discard, what I will get there to discard. Rite of Harmony, okay. Weaver, okay. Draw a card, my friend. Pass. Attack. I will attack. Let's draw now, because maybe we draw cut down or something. No. No. So, can I double spell? If I discard you, I have 1, 2, 3. You cost 3 less. 2 less. You will be 4, 3, 4. No, there will be 4 4s. Let's discard you. Let's check what he top decked. Ooh. Ooh, sexy. 1. Play Weaver. I think I made a small mistake, huh? But I don't know how it can go. Let's chill. I think I made a small mistake, but I want him to use his borrow time. Because I don't have an answer for Hollow Haunted, but I have answers for creatures. Borrow time, okay? Discard. He drew something really bad, like a... Oh no, another borrow time. Oh, that's good actually, that's good for us. Weaver, sure. Goes for a bunch of damage. Let's go play you, and let's play you. Sure, they will take out some damage here. Don't tell me he top decked something here to answer my Shredder. But we're gonna see. Matilda, okay. Difficult but not impossible. Ah, I'm dead. Well, what am I calculating? I think my opponent also thought like, what am I waiting for? He's dead. He's dead. Too much damage. Too much damage. But it's okay. Let's go next. Here we are, lady again. Ready against Lio. Opponent goes first. I like this hand. Is the question. Sure. Ooh, turn one duress. I almost missed it. Oh. Invokes. We discard invokes, see? Yeah. My doggy says invoke. Piffling. So let's see what he top decked. Scorn? Trespasser? What the fuck are you playing Scorn? Who told you to play Scorn? Annoying, but okay. Okay. Let's take out his Scorn. That it opens up maybe turn 4 play, right? Like bigger plays. Okay. Another one. Another one bites to dust. Another one bites to dust. Cut down is also good. But I don't think... Maybe my opponent runs underdog. Cut down will be helpful there. Why main phase? I know that you have counter spells. Guys, if you are like this, and you have counter spells and ability to something, keep it. Because this will change, most likely, my game pattern or my play pattern on how I would play my creatures and my stuff. Right? Like, don't make it main phase. Don't make it. Especially if you have a lot of instant spell interaction. This is #1 mistake that a lot of people are doing. Okay, you top decked all your removals. Sure. Let me see what you got there. Jesus. You can play Invoke Despair next turn. Right? Or Memory Deluge. Kivius down, the down cover up. So he's a counter spell control? What are you? You think he will top deck another land? I'm not sure. But I'm a little bit scared. Let's go with cover up, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, a tap land. Let's see what I draw. And the turn, it's gonna create their token, gonna kill the token. Then he is gonna... I would have Memory Deluge, by the way. He's gonna invoke Despair me. There is good. Check out what you draw. Ginga Taxes and Memory Deluges and Karn Syntaxes. Okay, Karn Syntax can go. I need 4. I'm gonna hold to this land forever now. So my opponent is Dimir control. Okay. He could not have attacked with the Bankbuster. As Memory Deluge says draw. Now put them into your hand. In this case, I think Graveyard Trespasser to take out his gas, right? Or another terror. Another terror. This will prevent him from attacking, and copy it, my friend, copy it. Copy does nothing, because he pays 0 mana for it. He cannot look at the top cards, because he paid 0 mana to look at top cards and cannot put 2 of them into his hand. This is why Jing attacks with Memory Deluge is not a good synergy, just in case you're wondering. Lyle. Okay. Opponent has some mana open here, so let's go for 10. Let's see. If opponent takes it. Oof. You can crew with 1, but just chumpy. No killy. Hey, if Tero carry me here against Jing attacks, I will pee my panties. I will pee my panties if Arrows will carry me against. Ah, okay. Double the counters. But this triggers only once each turn. Opponent casts an artifact, it's a sorcery spell. The build triggers only once each turn. You cast. Ah, no, okay. So it counts 1 for him and 1 for me, separately. I was thinking maybe in general his ability triggers only once each turn. That's a perfect answer, I think, huh? That's a good answer from my opponent. It's a good answer. I mean, it's painful, but a good answer. So game, you know what to do, right? Should have done it in his turn, but 3 mana open. It's not what I needed. We're gonna see. Again, not a good synergy. This grasp, huh? Grasp was just perfect for him. I mean, perfect, he's on 2 life. Another grasp will not do it. But a Lily from my side will do it. No. Good game. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. A little bit run out of gas. I think I made maybe somewhere a mistake. But I maybe need to review this game to just win these games more consistent. Because this deck wins usually against decks like this really easy. But maybe I kept a bad hand. Maybe I made somewhere a mistake. I mean, we had Duress and we had Pilfer. Where did I make a mistake? I went enough tempo. I went fast enough. My opponent is at 2, right? Cut down. I cut down his token, right? Considered. And the rest, then I cycled. I had Infernal Grasp. I milled it with Abundant Mire. Okay, I milled you, and something else. I don't know. I will check afterwards in the footage. But I think you saw what this deck is capable to do. If you wanna hate on Mono Black and Mono Blue, it's definitely a deck to go. I have a really decent win rate against these both of decks. Celestial Enchantments, yeah, of course, everything that goes white will kill you. We don't run Meathook Massacre. If you consider to run Meathook Massacre, I think there are some changes that needs to be done to the deck in general. Like Terror needs to go, because Meathook Massacre is an enchantment. It doesn't count to any of our synergies except draining our opponent, right? Yeah, otherwise, I'm really happy with the performance. I'm really, let's say, how should I say it? I'm really happy. Like, it doesn't make me happy. It satisfies you. It's really satisfying. I didn't remember satisfying. Really satisfying to play against Mono Blue, Mono Black with this sort of deck, especially if your opening hand contains like Duress or the Pilfer, for example, that you can just enjoy the suffering, right? Like, you take it out and then you start draining them, you start slowly killing them, you have card selection, you have card draw. This is just really cool, and I enjoy playing it, definitely. Is this a top deck? No, not really. Maybe like tier 2, right? Like, if you are interested in a drain deck and discard decks, this is definitely a deck for you. If you want it, craft it. Every single card is worth it. Kaito is worth it. Schroeder is worth it. But by time of now, you should have it. And if you just want to hate on Mono Blue, on Mono Black, go with this deck. You will enjoy it. You will like it. Yeah, otherwise, on this spot, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.